Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Gavin Williams. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here, O'Neal Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the home opener is underway. In the air to left center. Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ball, that's down.
Marte in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
On the ground to the left, Gonzalez. The throw to first. What a play. Nick Kurtz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. In the dirt, ball one.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And he can't make the play. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
That's a ball.
Manny Machado stands in here, takes ball one low. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-1 now. And it goes just foul. Outside low, ball three.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Down. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, our starter in this one, Ryan Nelson. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Byron Buxton digs in for the Guardians.
Hi.
And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great.
Buxton on the run. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. That's in there. That is strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Runner at second, nobody out. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3-2 on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Runners on the move. Pitch inside.
Out on the
Throw to
tag.
third, and he's out. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner, and now 3-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Tag got him, and he can't scramble back in time. Way too much of a turnaround first there. Yandy Diaz now. In the air, right field. Carter has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Here in Cleveland, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Nathan Lucas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. 1 out, man at first. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In the dirt. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Pitch misses there, and the count's full. Runner on the go. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here comes a 3-2. Runner on the go again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Runner goes again. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now a chance for Geraldo Perdomo. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. In comes the run from second. Reynolds hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Stepping in, Evan Carter. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. That one not close. 3-2 now. On the ground, right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And he swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
out to short, Gonzalez. There's one. Not in time at
He's
first.
in there. He's
It's a fielder's choice. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time up. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there.
No.
Save. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton under it. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the Guardians DH, Liam Hicks.
Ball 1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Kurtz takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Out towards right center field. Carter should have this one. Out number 2. Cody Clemens digs in for the Guardians.
Cody Clemens.
No. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Nick Kurtz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that skips into dirt.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one way inside. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Manny Machado to bat now. He made his major league debut as a third baseman for the Orioles August 9th, 2012.
Manny kicked off his major league career with a great opening series against the Royals. You know, Boog, Machado hit 2 home runs, a triple, a double, and scored 5 times. There was absolutely no doubting his ability after that start. Machado made a real impact as a rookie, Boog. Had a pair of multi-home run games and finished one game with 3 doubles. The opponent that day, wouldn't you know it, the San Diego Padres.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Reached on an infield single his first time. High fly ball, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nick Gonzalez.
Yeah.
The 0-1.
Ball 1. No, that's down.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground. And foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Carter Jensen digs in for the Guardians. And another ball. Popped in the air. Left field. Lucas under it. 2 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's Byron Buxton. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball 2.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. On to the fourth. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Grounds one to short. Gonzalez to first in time. A great play deep in the hole. So digging in, Adrian Del Castillo. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Carter stands in now and watches strike 1. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit, right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. That was a pretty good pitch, breaking.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Bennett Sousa.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that started off for him.
Cruz in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Sousa. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Throws to first in time, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. 0-1 now. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Riley Green.
Next for the Guardians, left fielder Riley Green.
There's a strike. The Guardians trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball. Ball, no.
That one fouled off, 2-2. to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Diaz
Ball.
at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the ground to third, handled by Machado, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reynolds under it. And there's one down. Next to hit for Arizona, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 2. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's a foul
Flew
ball.
open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. It didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Manny Machado now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Liam Hicks. And a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 up, 1 down.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each hitter. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
Reynolds in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Too low.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cody Clemens. Flied to center his first time. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, no.
Ground ball right side. On to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Cleveland, top six, Nathan Lucas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Dane Myers. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Tony Santillan. Out to short. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now it's going to be Adrian Del Castillo.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. Two on, one out. In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Foul ball still 0-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The 0-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Gonzalez settles under this one. Two down. And now Evan Carter. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a bit. Hit, likely will score two. So Cleveland brings out a new reliever, Gabe Spire.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from him.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Hammered down the line. Base hit. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The run scores from second. It's a two-run single, and they're up by 4. So two down. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Left field. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th, Nick Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Line drive. Makes the catch. One down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That got him.
And that one inside, and it hit him.
Up next for the Guardians.
So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Byron Buxton. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Now a quick throw to first. Buxton back in there. Pitch out, but no action. The Guardians down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Just off the inside edge. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at-bat. Pitching change here, Aaron Ashby.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball 1.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Just
that's
missed.
a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Missed
Ball
with a
3.
changeup. Ball 3. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. On the ground, right side. Inning over. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 7th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
You know, these D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. Spire, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Dang!
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really.
Connor Brogdon on the pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Yes, he did. That's a swing. Yo, 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High fly ball right field. Reynolds settles under it. One away. One out man at first. And now Dane Myers. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Gavin Sheets. Runner on first and one down for him. In the air, left field. And that is foul. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled off. On the ground to first, could be two. On to Gonzalez for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually is off of that jump.
Number 72, Jose Caballero.
Ball one, no strikes.
Hey!
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz gets under it. And there's 2 down. Brian Reynolds here.
Next for the Guardians, right fielder Brian Reynolds.
There's a swing and a drive. Cruz going back on this one and brings it in at the wall. Back here in Cleveland for the top of the 8th, Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Drive!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First out in the top of the 8th. Next to hit, Adrian Del Castillo.
No, that's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. And caught on the warning track. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cody Clement. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Ezequiel Tovar.
Yep.
Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. Breaking ball misses down and away. The Diamondbacks leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he held up. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fires in time. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Carter Jensen. First offering way inside, almost got him. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Line drive and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side and foul ball. Another 1-2. Marte there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Here in Cleveland, we go to the 9th. Miguel Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. To the top of the order, Hogan Harris will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Slow roller to first, Diaz. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And another ball. On the ground to third. What a stop to first. In time.
Got him. That's an out.
Bottom 9. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Byron Buxton. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Buxton headed for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Digging in, Riley Green. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of inning number 9.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Hook one.
Quick toss to first. Ramirez back in on a dive. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. That's down and in. A slider missed. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. They're waving Ramirez home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Emilio Pagan gets the ball now.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Diaz in the box now. Takes strike one.
No.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Out to short. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Caballero. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Josh Smith. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. That one catches the zone. Strike one. The D-backs trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Guardians.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Chopper to second. Marte. And that'll do it. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag race. Let me ask, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but